The golf world is in shock, and it's not because of who's winning. It's because of who's struggling. Scottie Scheffler, the world number one, the FedEx Cup leader, the man who just won the FedEx St. Jude Championship by 8 shots, has completely crashed at the BMW Championship. And the reason? He's sick. For days after his dominant performance at TPC Southwind, Scheffler carded a 2/72 in the opening round at Bellerive Country Club, his worst opening round since the U.S. Open in June. He made 4 bogeys in a 5-hole stretch on the front 9 and looked like a completely different player. But here's the real concern. Scheffler, who is usually available to reporters after every round, didn't stop to talk after his round. According to the Dallas Morning News, his voice was hoarse, and he said only that he was sick as he headed for the locker room. The next day, he admitted the illness is still affecting him. "I wasn't feeling 100% yesterday. I'm still not feeling 100% today." The numbers tell the story of a player who is far from his best. Scheffler ranked 48th in the field in strokes gained, approach, and 47th in strokes gained, putting. He lost over 2 strokes with both his approach play and his putting. But here's where it gets wild. Despite the illness and the terrible start, Scheffler still believes he can win. He shot a 65 in round 2, with all 5 of those strokes coming on the back 9, and insisted, "I'm a ways back, but I'm not out of it by any means. I'm not where I would like to be," he admitted. "I'll probably have to have 4 9s like I did on the back 9 today, and that will give me a chance to win." So what's really going on with Scottie Scheffler? How serious is his illness? Can he recover in time to make a charge? And why is the world number one suddenly human? Buckle up, because this is the saddest story of the BMW Championship, and we're breaking it all down. Scottie Scheffler entered the BMW Championship as the heavy favorite. He had just won the FedEx St. Jude Championship by 8 shots, a performance that cemented his status as the most dominant player in the world. But at Bellerive, he was a ghost of himself. The numbers from round 1. Scheffler carded a 2/72, his worst opening round since the U.S. Open in June. He was tied for 44th out of the 50-player field, ahead of just 3 players. The stats. Category rank in field. Strokes gained, approach 48th. Strokes gained, putting 47th. Strokes gained, off the tee 23rd. Strokes gained, around the green 11th. He lost 2.065 strokes with his approach play and 2.373 strokes on the greens. That's a disaster for a player who is usually elite in both categories. The round. Scheffler bogeyed 3 consecutive holes, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and was 4 over through 7 holes. He steadied himself to finish with a 72, but the damage was done. The contrast. Just days earlier, Scheffler was unbeatable at TPC Southwind. He shot a 61 in the second round, tying the course record, and won by 8 shots. The contrast was stark, and fans were stunned. The reason for Scheffler's struggles is concerning. The revelation. After his round 1 disaster, Scheffler did not stop for his usual media duties. The Dallas Morning News reported that his voice was hoarse and that he said only that he was sick as he headed for the locker room. The admission. On Friday, Scheffler confirmed the illness. "I wasn't feeling 100% yesterday. I'm still not feeling 100% today." He added that he would go home, get some rest after his second round. The impact. Illness explains a lot about Scheffler's performance. His hoarse voice suggests a respiratory issue, possibly a cold or flu. That would explain why he was so lethargic on the course and why his energy levels seemed low. The recovery. Scheffler shot a 65 in round 2, a significant improvement. He started the back 9 with 4 birdies in 5 holes and finished with all 5 of his strokes gained coming on the final 9. But he admitted he's still not where he wants to be. "I'm not where I would like to be." Despite the illness, Scheffler showed signs of life in round 2. The performance. Scheffler carded a 5 under 65, the same score as the leaders. He was mistake-free on the back 9, making 5 birdies, including back-to-back birdies on 10-11 and 13-14. The explanation. Scheffler credited the improvement to his approach shots. About the only difference was probably the back 9. "I didn't get off to a good start today either, but did a good job of fighting back. I made a good bogey there on 6, nice birdie on 7, good par on 9, and was able to get some momentum on the back." The reality. Despite the 65, Scheffler is still 8 shots behind the clubhouse leader that he knows he needs more. I'm a ways back, but I'm not out of it by any means. I'll probably have to have 4 nines like I did on the back 9 today, and that will give me a chance to win. Even with his struggles, Scheffler is still in a strong position for the FedEx Cup. The regular season bonus. Scheffler finished first in the FedEx Cup standings at the end of the regular season, earning a $10 million bonus. It's his 4th time in 5 years topping the regular season standings. The playoff structure. The top 30 players after the BMW Championship will advance to the Tour Championship. Scheffler is already guaranteed a spot at East Lake next week. The FedEx Cup title. The FedEx Cup champion is determined at the Tour Championship, where all players start at even par. Scheffler will have a chance to win the FedEx Cup regardless of his performance at the BMW Championship. The motivation. Scheffler wants to win, but the illness has made it difficult. He knows he needs to recover quickly if he wants to be at his best for the Tour Championship. The BMW Championship is a stepping stone to the Tour Championship, and Scheffler's health is the biggest question. The immediate goal. Scheffler needs to manage his illness and finish as high as possible at Bellerive. A top 10 finish would be a success given the circumstances. The long-term goal. Scheffler's focus is on the Tour Championship at East Lake. He knows he can win the FedEx Cup if he's healthy and playing well. The concern. Scheffler's illness has lingered for multiple days. If it's a respiratory infection, it could take a week or more to fully recover. That could affect his performance at the Tour Championship. The optimism. Scheffler has shown he can overcome adversity. He fought back from a terrible start to shoot 65 in round 2. He's not out of the tournament, and he's certainly not out of the FedEx Cup race. The bottom line. Scottie Scheffler is sick. He's struggling, and fans are worried. But he's also the toughest player in golf, and if anyone can recover, it's him.